There's a new meme in the game, PBs came to play, shouting loud, telling me I lost my way. I've blocked Danny West, let him have his say, but I've seen his words and there's no way. Freedom of speech ain't freedom to abuse. You gotta earn respect if you wanna share your views. It's my channel, my rules, my space to choose. So why should I let the poison loose? You call me less of a man, but I see the truth. I won't give the floor to a man so uncouth. With insults and slander, his words have no reason. Danny West is blocked and he's blocked for a reason. You got no audience, fat boy he jeers, hiding behind emojis, spreading his sneers, calling names, dragging others through the mud. But all I see is a keyboard warrior's flood. Justin Katie and all his twisted lies, laughing emojis can't hide his disguise. He ends with cry bully, but here's the reveal: the loudest ones are often the least real. Me less of a man, but I see the truth. I won't give the floor to a man so uncouth. With insults and slander, his words have no reason. Danny West is blocked and he's blocked for a reason. Justin K and all his twisted lies, laughing emojis can't hide his disguise. He ends with cry bully, but here's the reveal: the loudest ones are often the least real. You call me less of a man, but I see the truth. I won't give the floor to a man so uncouth. With insults and slander, his words have no reason. Danny West is blocked and he's blocked for a reason. Take a lesson, it's not about fear, it's about respect for the people who are here. Dialogue's welcome, but hate's not the way. If Danny can't learn, he's got nothing to say. You call me less of a man, but I see the truth. I won't give the floor to a man so uncouth. With insults and slander, his words have no reason. Danny West is blocked and he's blocked for a reason. Bully or not, the decision stands. I'll protect this space with my own hands. So let the world judge, I don't need a season. Danny West is blocked and he's blocked for a reason.
A big shout out to Daisy, first in the chat room. Welcome, Daisy. It's love to see a beautiful flower in amongst all those weeds. Good evening. Yes, indeed. Without any further ado, let's have the next promotional video, and then we'll get stuck in, so to speak. Hey, there's a lot of weirdos on YouTube, but I swear.
There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube, but I swear.
There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube, but I swear. This cunt's energy makes me shiver. He's got Savile vibes, I swear. He honestly makes me feel sick. His face, just all of it. He then wrote a weird blog about me called There's Something About Shona. I was like, who the fuck is this loon? He thinks he's relevant somehow. It's fascinating from a psychological perspective. He's just too fucking gross to watch. His mouth is literally bigger than his face. There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube, but I swear this cunt's energy makes me shiver. He's got Savile vibes, I swear. He honestly makes me feel sick. His face is just all of it. His face, just all of it. He even wrote a weird blog about me called There's Something About Shona. I was like, who the fuck is this loon? He thinks he's relevant somehow. It's fascinating from a psychological perspective. He's just too fucking gross to watch. His mouth is literally bigger than his face. About me called There's Something About Shona. I was like, who the fuck is this loony? He thinks he's relevant somehow. It's fascinating from a psychological perspective. He's just too fucking gross to watch. His mouth is literally bigger than his face. There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube, but I swear this cunt's energy makes me shiver. He's got Savile vibes, I swear. He honestly makes me feel sick. His face is just all of it. His face, just all of it. He wrote a weird blog about me called There's Something About Shona. I was like, who the fuck is this loon? He thinks he's relevant somehow. It's fascinating from a psychological perspective. He's just just too fucking gross to watch. His mouth is literally bigger than his face.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. I was just making the point. Hello, Katie. Hello, Daisy. I was just making the point to Daisy that you got to have big balls, or is it big boobs? It's one or the other. You got to have big boobs or big balls to come into the chat, because if you are seen to show Matt Taylor TV any support of any form, you will make yourself a target. And so that's why it's all the more like warming to the heart to see people come in, because it shows me that you are the bravest of the brave. Katie says, I went on the Matt Taylor TV once and I've never been the same again since. Oh, brilliant. It is funny, isn't it? Listen, one more promotional song and then we'll get stuck in with the chat.
You said you're staying, not going away. Watching my moves like it's your everyday. Claim it's for the greater good, to make them see. But your gaze feels heavy, like it's stopping me. You wear the mask of a noble cause, but I see the cracks in your self-made laws. A pastime, a service, a moral decree. If the lines are blurred, who's really free? Monitor me if it sets you free, but the weight of your eyes won't break me. Call it public service, call it what you like, but your flashlight shines where there's no fight. Oh, monitor me, oh, monitor me. Mental health checks for the online space, a lofty idea, but it's out of place. You claim to see what's real and true, but does this mirror ever reflect on you? Casting shadows in the guise of light, your noble intent feels more like a fight. A digital vigilante, a self-made saint, but this canvas is painted with a hypocrite's. Monitor me if it sets you free, but the weight of your eyes won't break me. Call it public service, call it what you like, but your flashlight shines where there's no fight. Oh, monitor me, oh, monitor me. Monitor me if it sets you free, but the weight of your eyes won't break me. Call it public service, call it what you like, but your flashlight shines where there's no fight. Oh, monitor me, oh, monitor me. Monitor me if it sets you free, but the weight of your eyes won't break me. Call it public service, call it what you like, but your flashlight shines where there's no fight. Oh, monitor me, oh, monitor me. What do you gain holding me in your sights? Does it soothe your soul through these endless nights? The screen's not a mirror, it's a veil you wear, hiding intentions you don't declare. Monitor me, monitor me. Keep watching, keep logging every move, but remember, it's your reflection you'll have to prove. Monitor me if it helps you see that freedom isn't found in captivity. Mental health checks for the online space, a lofty idea, but it's out of place. You claim to see what's real and true, but does this mirror ever reflect on you?
Yes, thank you, Daisy. Very kind of you to say. Hope you all had a very nice Christmas and Happy New Year to you both. Thanks ever so much. Yeah, I mean, I was with the Kentish mob down at their local social club. It's always good to show myself down at the local social club, because I mean, I'm sure you, Daisy and Katie, have this problem when you're pretty women. Look, I may be talking out of kind here, okay? But, you know, when you're good looking, men make a pass at you, don't they? Yeah, that's what men do. You know, men make a pass at you. And so it's very good for me to show my face every now and then at the local social club, just to remind all the other men out there that my magical imaginary girlfriend is devoted to me. We're both in a loving relationship. So firstly, it's become quite a tradition celebrating New Year's down the social club. It's always good. It's always a crack. It's always great music. It's always great company. But again, it's always good to remind everyone that, that my magical imaginary girlfriend has taken. But yeah, we had a lovely time. Thank you. And Christmas was lovely. It's never really over for me. It's only over with my daughter has her birthday, because her birthday is in the first week in January. And so for me, Christmas always feels as if it's over once my daughter's birthday is out of the way. And so my daughter is 19 now, so I'll be going out for her 19th birthday. It'll be looking good. I won't hang around too long, I'll just get down there to give her some money, bung her some money, so just make sure she's got enough to celebrate, and then I'll leave the kids to themselves. But I may go and watch that new vampire movie out. I do like a good horror movie. But so either way, I'm back in Brighton. The festivities are over, and the next thing to get excited about is Valentine's, isn't it? Before we know it, Valentine's will be here. And then I've got my magical imaginary girlfriend. She's got her birthday in March, so that'll be another. Anyway, look, I think the point I'm trying to make is Christmas is not the only time you can celebrate. You can celebrate any time of the year. And so, I was even chuffed. I enjoyed wrapping up Lowe's new set of presents for New Year's presents. Again, presents aren't just for Christmas. I'm in this mindset now. Let's just celebrate, man. Let's celebrate as much as we can, because there is so much to celebrate in life, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, says Daisy. Don't cramp her style. You know what kids are like. Yeah, I know. I'll go down there, bung her some money, and then I think, but either way, even if I hung round, I'll end up buying them all around anyway. So listen, yes, quite right. Don't cramp their style. You know what kids are like. I certainly won't be nightclubbing with them, put it that way. But yeah, I'm going to try and get down there and get out again and treat myself to a horror movie. Love it. And then I've got there's a favourite little Greek place I like going down, St. James Street. That's the gay capital of Brighton. I love a bit of St. James Street. So I'll have myself a little one of my favourite Greek dishes. So anyway, yeah, so that's weekend. Looking forward to a great weekend. Like I said, it's over. Christmas is over. They said festivities are drawing to a close. But listen, there's always a good reason to celebrate. So yeah, the title of this live is "One Man's Stalker is Another Man's Monitor Lizard." I don't know what that means. Goodness gracious knows what that means. But yeah, look, I'm guilty as the next man. There was me last year saying, let's not bring in the old into the new. And there was me. First thing we done was bringing up old stuff. Daisy says, I love Christmas. I got some advice over New Year. Always have a shit before the new year, because you don't want to bring the old shit into the new. I thought it was funny anyway. So, yes. Yes, indeed. Everyone had a good time. But look, we have to be aware that sometimes Christmas can be a lonely time for people. And my answer to that is sign up to POF. Plenty of fish. Mate, If it works for me, you know, a big ugly beast like me, if I can find love, crikey, let me assure you, anyone can find love. And all you got to do is just put yourself out there for a bit, you know? Put yourself out there. It doesn't come to you. You got to meet it halfway. Of course you do. You got to meet these things halfway. A bit of effort. Don't hurt no one. And so, yeah, I just feel very grateful. Really, I feel very grateful. I made it to 2025. You know, God willing, I survived this year and make it to 2026. And then smash on to 2027. Smash on to 2028. You're getting the drift? 29. And then really have a big party on 2030. Crikey, 2030, that's the future. 2030 is the future. And then I can say with my hand on heart, I've made it. I made it to the future. And then listen, there's nothing stopping me with a good diet and healthy exercise getting me to 2040. And God willing, I'll make it to 2050. Wouldn't that be amazing? And you can bet your bottom dollar you'd have your King Arthur trilogy done by 2050, that's for sure. A viewer says, Matt hoping to reach 100. Hey, listen, if a US president can do it, we can all do it. Hey, a big shout out to a viewer in the chat. Hey, listen, well done. Well done for Daisy, for Katie, and now a viewer for being the bravest of the brave to come in and say hello in the chat, because it takes balls. It takes big boobs and big balls to come in and say hi. Over to Daisy, he says, I do like I do with my birthday. It lasts for a couple of weeks. Love it. Stretch it out as long as you can, I say. And that's a good thing about sex. I say stretch that out as long as you can as well. Just saying. Let's move on. Let's have some background music, shall we? And get us in the groove. In the groove for 2025. Because we all love it. Go live in 2025. And that's what that's going to be my big message. I'm going to urge everyone to go live in 2025. We need more people going live. I mean, in the chat, the only person I know goes live is A1000. She does some live as well. So listen, look, you don't have to do what I'm not asking you to do what I'm just putting it out there. I'm sowing the seed, so to speak. I'm sowing the seed of love. I'm sure there's a song about that somewhere. Sowing the seed of love. You know what I mean? Anyway, we need more people to go live. Go live in 2025. You'll love it. And I know a lot of people out there are thinking of doing it. You know, deep down, you think, oh, I'd love to. I could do better than some of the nutters going live at the moment. But I tell you, you can. So do it. Do it in 2025. Go live in 2025. You will love it. Like I said, Katie does it. She does a smashing job. So, right. So, look, listen. Choices in life. We can bitch or we can talk. I prefer to talk. That's why I'm so grateful for everyone in the chat. There's nothing I love better than a healthy chat room. So, as I always say, don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. Be brave and take the plunge on MattTaylorTV. But having said that, I do realise that it's scary. You know, it's a scary thing to do. It's a scary thing to put yourself out there. To come out from behind the shadows. To say, hi, this is me. Do you know all those kind of like corporate meetings where you all sit around and you have to get up and say, hi, my name is Matt and my hobbies are gardening, stamp collecting and astrology. You know, it's all a bit daunting, isn't it? It's all a bit daunting. but it's something we have to do. And I just feel as if 2025 is the year we do it. A big shout out to Terry. Hello, Terry. Good to see you in the house. Terry answered the call. Terry said, sod it, I'm going to take the plunge. Terry's not shy. Terry jumped in and said hi. Terry's brave, and he took the plunge onto Matt Taylor TV. So thanks ever so much, Terry. It's great to see you in the house. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Who is your favourite streamer? Good question. Well, Katie. I do enjoy Katie's streams. And other than that, I'm trying to think. Who does it anymore? All the big cats are done now, aren't they? There aren't really anybody out there who's doing it. And anyone I'd like to engage with, they've already had Adam whispering in their ear, you know? So really, that's a really good question. But apart from Katie, no other names spring to mind, which is exactly my point, viewer. We need more people, you know? We need more people going live. But I do recommend a bit of Paul Cook. Oh, of course. There is, how could I even forget? Brian Harvey. I mean, Katie aside, Brian Harvey has got to be the king of live streaming, surely. I mean, I know Sean Atwood's up there somewhere, but no, he doesn't come close to Brian Harvey. Brian Harvey, for me, is genuine. You know what I mean? He puts himself there. I mean, I would love to show you myself at the moment, but I've had a severe haircut. And it's even I'm a bit embarrassed to show myself. You know, because I do all my own haircuts. And what it is, I usually go over with a free cut first. And then I feel, oh, well, I better shave around my ears because it's a bit scruffy. And then so I take the free off and I go straight down to its base. And then I go around my ears. But then I think, oh, no, that looks stupid. Then I think, fuck it, just shave the whole lot off. Oh, do you really want to see? Do you really want to see my nut? Oh, man, it's embarrassing, mate. I'll show you, though. I'll show you for a couple of seconds. Okay? I'll show you for a couple of seconds. This is my new haircut. Hello, everyone. I know, it's a bit severe, isn't it, eh? Fucking hell. Fucking Ada, mate. Yeah, so that's my new haircut. No, but yeah. Brian Harvey's got to be the leading streamer at the moment, isn't he? He's got to be the leading streamer. I mean, I never miss Brian Harvey. I noticed Sharon Gale was live, but you know what do we get out of Sharon Gale? There's no, for me personally, there's no value in watching any of her lives now, and all the big hitters are gone. You know. No. So if I was going to recommend anyone, it would be Brian Harvey. But I'm sure everyone... Thanks, Daisy. But I'm sure everyone's already subscribed to Brian Harvey. He gets some good numbers. Mind you, he is famous. He did sell 30 million records. Let's not forget. And I do catch Nikki Lee on TikTok every now and then. So, you know, don't tell anyone. But there is another platform I sometimes go live on. I've forgotten the name of it now. Totally forgotten the name. But yeah, I mean, you know, YouTube, TikTok. There's a few other live streaming platforms out there. And these other ones I go on, whose names that escapes me at the moment. whole different set of audience, total different audience. And it's so refreshing, you know, going live and getting people from India watching, and I have no idea who you are. You know, it's brilliant. It's quite liberating, actually. So Daisy says my haircut looks all right. Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes that's just like my go-to haircut. Just shave it all off, fucking shave it all off. And what better time than the new year, eh? And then hopefully it'll be grown back to a bit of respectability by Valentine's Day. So yeah, I mean, it's lovely, isn't it? So. That's the very reason why we need more people going live, because there are not enough people are going live. Can you see my logic? We need more people going live because there aren't enough people going live, so to say. And you know, because what it forces us to do is to be creative. Because of course, people go, oh, I don't want to go live because everyone's doing the same thing. Haha. That's what's forcing us to be different. Do something different if you can. That's the challenge. Be more original than everyone else. That's the challenge. And again, bringing Brian Harvey into it. Brian Harvey is original. He brings in his own elements that nobody else does. He brings in the merch. He brings in the house tours. He brings in the news, the current affairs. He brings in the interviews. So I reckon if anyone wants to get inspired, get ideas about how to go live, Brian Harvey is somebody, you know, to definitely have a look at, because he ticks all the boxes. I was thinking about doing it, says Daisy. Oh, Daisy, come on. That's the first part of your journey, thinking about it. Thinking about it is ever so important. And don't worry if it takes you ages to think about it. As long as you're thinking about it. There's no time scale on thinking about it. Okay? Keep on thinking about it. Take as long as you need to think about it. But ultimately, move forward. Because a process is different elements, and thinking about it is part of it. Obviously, the next part is doing it. And I'm sure you will, Daisy. So please, keep on the process. Brian is a loon, says Tony, says Terry even. And I'm not getting mixed up with Tony Mortimer. Well, you know, aren't we all? Aren't we all a bit of a loon? I'm sure you're not, Terry. I'm sure you're not a loon. But yeah, Brian has been accused of being a loon, hasn't he? But then again, so have I. And, you know, it's like I always say about superstitions. I'm not superstitious, but I don't walk under a ladder just in case. You know what I mean? I'm one of those like hedge my bets type of guy. And so I don't particularly want to say Brian Harvey is barking up a banana tree just in case he's onto something, you know? But yeah. But then again, I think that's something to be valued, and whatever the word I'm looking for, to be admired. Someone who's willing to put himself out there and appear the loon. You know what I mean? So no, I've got an opinion. It may come across as loony, but it's my opinion. And I think that takes guts. That takes balls, so to say. Terry says, I wrote Stay Another Day. Apparently it was about Tony's brother and composed the music. Oh, unless you're Terry from the £30 million selling, what is it? E17. I'm a bit of a loon, I've been told. Yeah, but it's funny about these loon stuff. Because you don't think of yourself as a loon. It's only other people tell you that you're a loon. You know what I mean? No one thinks themselves as a loony. We only get accused of it by other people. And I think some other people are loonies to believe the bullshit that's put out on the 10 o'clock news. But listen, it's all subjective, isn't it? It's all subjective. One man's loony is another man's genius. Just like one man's stalker is another man's monitor lizard, whatever that means. I don't know. No, Your Honour. I'm not stalking him. I'm monitoring him. There's a big difference, actually. Oh, okay then. Oh, yeah, so I got a message. Where was it? I will not unsubscribe. Monitoring your behaviour is going to be one of my pastimes. And from now on, I will use this in work to show people the adverse effects social media has on people. I've been saying this for a while. It changes people in many ways and makes mental illness worse. People should have a mental health check before being allowed on social media platforms. Can you imagine that? You imagine you sign up to Facebook or to it's quite funny really, isn't it? You sign up to Facebook or to YouTube, and the first thing they do is, oh, you have to scan your mental health check, your social media mental health check. If you haven't been deemed suitable enough to open up a social media account, you cannot open up a social media account. So weird. Terry says Brian has been so upsetting. Yeah, he does upset people. Do you remember that time? Where, and I thought it was disgraceful myself. You know, I'm not condoning his behaviour at all. But do you remember that time when him and Sharon Gale were like at loggerheads, and he started bashing the baby doll around? That was so offensive. I didn't like that at all. A big shout out to Mandy. Mandy's in the house. Good to see you, Mandy. Wow, Mandy, it's been a long time. Katie's off. Going to get off here for tonight. Tired. May your evening be well. Thanks ever so much for popping in. Thanks for popping in, Katie. No farting in the chat room, please. No farting in the chat room. You know, because I know people come in there and I don't know what they eat. But they smell. So please, no farting in the chat room. Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone in the house. So where were we? We were talking about Brian upsetting. Yeah, look, Brian upset me one time by saying I'm in with the Puddick crowd. What the fuck are you on about, buddy? You know, Matt Taylor's in with the Puddick crowd because he takes the abuse a bit too well. And it's like, what? Come on. But then again, I did like what he said about that what I do could transfer to the mainstream media. Thank you. So I like to think, I may have misconstrued what he said. I put my hand up. But I like to think I've been endorsed by none other than the 30 million record-selling Brian Harvey. So I'm very happy about that. So, yes, the chat room is hotting up. I do like a healthy chat room. Of course, there are certain people who are blocked, and, you know, that doesn't come easy on Matt Taylor TV. My natural setting is to give everyone a mile. Give them a mile. If you take the other inch, then maybe you're liable to get a warning. 3 warnings and you're out. Usually after 2, really. So I usually give everyone a mile. If they take another inch, they get a warning or two, and then they're out. So, you know, if you are blocked, mate, you deserve to be blocked, you know? If you are blocked, you deserve to be blocked. And if you don't feel as if you can jump into the chat room because you may feel as if you've burnt the bridges between me and you, you're most probably right. It's the best stay away. So, oh God, look who we have. There's a smell in the room. Smell in the room. Oh, we've got Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk in the chat. Love it. Good evening, Captain Kirk. Thank you ever so much for being the bravest of the brave. Jumping in and say hi. Everyone, please say hi to Captain Kirk, and maybe Captain Kirk will say hi to everyone else. Terry says, justice for Puddock. And I know bloody Trouser Mouse is asking me questions. Bloody hell. Oh, God. What do you want? My gosh. How are you, Matt? Did you have a good festive time? Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. I did. And I hope you did too. I hope everyone had a good time. But just remember, people don't have a good time. And come on, Terry. Convid is my mate. Convid's taking the time to come down and meet me. And so let's have nothing nasty said about Convid. He's a sweet friend of mine. And I like Convid, so. But I am enjoying this new air of friendship and respectability. Just saying hello, Matt. Yes, hello. I would like to know who you are. You know, I would like to know who I'm speaking to. And maybe you can do some live streaming in 2025. Go live in 2025. I'll definitely be interested to listen in. You know, that hopefully Daisy will. Hopefully Daisy will progress from thinking into doing. I mean, I haven't really analysed it, but the process involves thinking about it and then setting yourself up. You do need to set yourself up. And setting yourself up means opening the account, verifying, getting a microphone if you need. So there's a thinking about it, setting up, and then doing it. So maybe it's a 3-step process. I walked around AD's house, Mouse. Oh, weirdo. Oh, I'm not saying you're weirdo. No, honestly, I'm not. I just walked around AD's house. Is that Andrew Goines? Dragon Ladies. Yes, Brighton best. Yeah, so that's a 3-step process. Thinking about it, setting it up, doing it. You'll love it. And enjoy it. Oh, come on, Terry, please. I don't appreciate this, like, what you're trying to do. You're trying to say, this is the truth, and I'm putting it onto you, you know. Ultimately, the only people who have a hold on me are my kids, okay? I mean, any parent would tell you that. The only person who has a hold on me are my children. Right? And so it's a bold statement saying, you know, Convid has a hold on you. It's like, well, no, he hasn't actually, Terry. So what do you want to do about it? You know, where do we go from that? That's a bold statement. I don't think it's true, because the only people who have a hold on me are my children. They're the only people I am beholden to. And so it goes, if I'm beholden to them, they have a hold on me. How many have I blocked so far? As I've already said, Captain Kirk, I give everyone a mile. If they take an inch, they'll get a warning or two, and then they get blocked. I'll meet you in 2025 if you like, Matt. If I like. I don't like. I wouldn't like to meet you. I feel no inclination to meet you, to be fair. But if ever you're in Brighton, if you would like to meet up for a drink, I'm happy to. Just like Justin and Emily. I do believe I've met Emily. So I'm not adverse to meeting up with people in Brighton to have a drink. But I'll meet you in 25 if you like. Not necessarily. Matt, I'll meet you and Katie together if you like, but I get to name the mutual ground as I don't. I feel a bit awkward. Because I've got no particular desire to meet you. You know? Only because, and I know I'm contradicting myself, let's look forward, not past. But I am aware that you do not like me. It's a bit awkward. I feel a bit kind of like awkward talking about this, but I am absolutely aware that you do not like me. And you would rather I was locked up in a prison cell. And that kind of like just sours any friendship. I'd rather not meet up, to be fair, only because you don't like me. And I know you don't like me. You know that I know that you don't like me. Okay? So, well, look, if Katie B said she'd like to meet you, that's fine. That's, you crack on with Katie B. Like I said, I'm only beholden to my children. I'm only beholden to my children. And, must be Charlie's girl in the chat then. Because I certainly cannot see Charlie's girl. Charlie's girl must have me blocked. All this hello CG. Hello CG. How fascinating. Fascinating. People who have blocked me are able to come into the show. Very funny. Very weird. You know what I'm doing now, don't you? You must know what I'm doing. I'm logging out and seeing if I can see someone I can't see. Yeah, it is Charlie's girl. That's cool, that is. No, I don't know Charlie's girl's in here, but, very, very nice of you. Come in, Charlie's girl. Matt, would you travel to Liverpool? Listen, mate, I didn't even travel to Manchester for my cousin Mickey's funeral. So it would be unlikely that I'll go travel to Liverpool to meet you. And why would I want to meet someone who doesn't like me? I don't get the logic in that. Why? Yes, Daisy asks a good question. Why do these strangers want to meet you? I know. Captain Kirk says, I'm going Star Trekking across the universe this year. Have fun, Captain Kirk. Unless you know them on a level. Yeah. That's the thing. None of them like me. In fact, what was one I think I had one comment saying, let me see if I can find that comment. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I've got my phone, haven't I? The phone's on the other side of the room charging. Mouse, was you behind the camera when you met Matt? He was with Suicide Babs at the RJC. I spoke to her too. Oh yeah, as you always say, but you haven't actually provided any evidence to support that, did you? I know you keep saying it, but you haven't provided any evidence to support that, and it actually does come across as quite stalky as well, you know. Making out you met me but not revealing who you are. Very stalky. But hey, as the title of this says, one man's stalker is another man's monitor lizard, and obviously Trouser Mouse fits that monitor lizard label. We all enjoy a laugh here at Matt Taylor TV. My goal is to make it a safe space, a safe digital space online that we all come in and just have a bit of banter, have a laugh, you know. Mouse, was you behind the camera when you met Matt? I was Captain Kirk. Oh, were you the cameraman? You must have been the cameraman. JP was there too, but I ignored him. Oh, it's not nice, isn't it, Anthony? JP's such a lovely man. Good move. Good move, says Captain Kirk. Good move, mate. JP had a camera, so I had to be careful. He didn't capture me. Oh, were you hiding in the shadows? Were you hiding in the shadows? Were you? All I remember was a guy who said he was from the court's newspaper, because I asked everyone who was in the room, and there was this one guy, a male, who said, I'm a reporter for the court's newspaper. And that could only have been you, Mouse. You know, Babs remembered it a little and was able to describe me fairly well months later. Well, there you go. It's all coming out now. It's all coming out now, isn't it? Wow. Fascinating. Fascinating. No, was stood behind JP at all times. Wow. Aren't you amazing? Do you know what you should do? You should go live in 2025 and tell us all about it. I'm sure the audience would love to know. Would love to know all about it. From your latest song creation, Matt, I'm assuming your internet usage being monitored now. Is that correct? Yes, by a monitor lizard? Yes. And we all know who monitors me. That was me. Oh, so it was you. I have met Mouse. Right. We have finally done it. Hello, Mouse. I have met you. I lied. Yes, it was you. Brilliant. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. At least we're getting somewhere. I like a bit of truth and transparency in 2025. Thank you ever so much. Frank Quietly. I hope I pronounced that quietly. Danny West and P Beach both spelled the word through incorrectly. They spell it through. Some illiterate fool, aka Adam L. Hey, listen. I suspect. Well, I like to think I know who P Peach is. And like he says, he thinks he's clever. He thinks he's clever. And a part of what they do to put people, give red herrings, is they intentionally spell same words in which they know other people spell that same words. But I'm quite confident I know who P Peach is. and Beach, even P Beach. I'm confident I know who P Beach is, and well, I think we'll leave it at that. But I'd like to go back to Trouser Mouse. So I have met Trouser Mouse. Trouser Mouse was... What did he make of that day then, Trouser Mouse? It was crazy, wasn't it? Did you think I was going to go down? Did you think I was going to go down, mate? Did you think I was going to go down? Did you? Did you? How long is the court order for? Did the complainant receive compensation? Ooh, interesting question. Interesting question. Thank you for asking, Captain Kirk. Do you remember me now? Oh, yeah, I remembered you all the time. I remembered the gentleman from who lied. You tell me now you lied because you are a liar. At least we've ascertained that fact. You are a liar. You lied as to who you are. That's fine, you know. I lie as well. I'm not going to hold it against you, Mouse. I'm not going to hold it against you. Matt has a lifelong court order. Wow, can you believe it? A lifelong. That's a long time. That's a long time, I'll tell you. Oh, we have a P Beach in the chat. No, I knew you wouldn't because you are a police informer, Matt. Wow. Am I really a police informer? I didn't know I was a police informer. Again, can you provide the evidence that suggests I'm a police informer? Whereas I can confidently call Danny Jones a police informer because he's already put up the information that he has provided the police something to do with me. Matt was up in... Oh, what's this? This was fascinating. Matt was up in front of the bench last week again. Really? Wow. So many people know so much about me. Isn't it fascinating? I must be like semi-famous, man. I must be like semi-famous. So many people know about me, and the mouse came all the way to London to watch me going down. Wow, amazing. I really like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your interest. I mean, look, I'm a tailor, right? Taylor is average. Taylor is one of the most average names in the UK. So I've always kind of like considered myself your average bloke, you know? I'm just your average bloke, man. And so it really is kind of like life affirming that so many people here kind of like just put me above average. Like you make me feel that little bit more important. You know what I mean? You make me feel that little bit more important. And that's like, it's quite warming to my heart because I've always considered myself your average bloke. I'm just your average bloke with your average name, with your average story, with your average upbringing. You know, just with your, I'm just an average guy. But since I've come on YouTube and since I've met all you fascinating individuals, fascinating people, I now realize that I'm just not average. I'm not average. I'm like a bit above average. You know? I don't know what that word is. I don't know what it means to be a bit above average. But I like to think I'm a bit special. That's the word. I feel special because of the attention you kind people give me. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you. for making me feel so special. I was looking back on my phone today and I came across something that a lady called Shona said about this time last year. I'd like to play it for you.
There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube, but I swear. There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube, but I swear. This cunt's energy makes me shiver. He's got Savile vibes, I swear. He honestly makes me feel sick. His face, just all of it. He then wrote a weird blog about me called Something About Shona. I was like, who the fuck is this loon? He thinks he's relevant somehow. It's fascinating from a psychological perspective. He's just too fucking gross to watch. His mouth is literally bigger than his face. There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube, but I swear this cunt's energy makes me shiver. He's got Savile vibes, I swear. He honestly makes me feel sick. His face is just all of it. His face, just all of it. He wrote a weird blog about me called There's Something About Shona. I was like, who the fuck is this loon? He thinks he's relevant somehow. It's fascinating from a psychological perspective. He's just too fucking gross to watch. His mouth is literally bigger than his face. And it wrote a weird blog about me called There's Something About Shona. I was like, who the fuck is this loony? He thinks he's relevant somehow. It's fascinating from a psychological perspective. He's just too fucking gross to watch. His mouth is literally bigger than his face. There's a lot of weirdos on YouTube, but I swear this cunt's energy makes me shiver. He's got Savile vibes, I swear. He honestly makes me feel sick. His face is just all of it. His face, just all of it. He wrote a weird blog about me called There's Something About Shona. I was like, who the fuck is this loon? He thinks he's relevant somehow. It's fascinating from a psychological perspective. He's just too fucking gross to watch. His mouth is literally bigger than his face.
That's my favorite. His mouth is literally bigger than his face. Oh, it's funny. It's fun. Come on, it's funny. You mustn't take it too seriously. But Matt Taylor, his mouth is literally bigger than his face. Oh, I love it. So, a good healthy chat. I love a healthy chat. Ooh, yes, I do. I love a healthy chat. Yes, indeed. Listen, thanks ever so much, everyone, for coming in. We are approaching the hour. And you know, fun doesn't last forever. And nor does that happen on Matt Taylor TV. So we have to limit the fun. We have to limit the fun to hour increments. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We'll be limiting the fun to an hour increment. So we'll be wrapping it up in about a minute's time. But of course, I'll play us off with a promotional video. Well, I know how much you love my promotional videos. There's a lot of speculation going on in the chat. And remember, when you don't reveal the truth, speculation fills the void. And so that's why I like to urge us all just to be that little bit more transparent, a little bit more truthful in 2025. So listen, here's hoping Daisy takes the plunge. Here's hoping Daisy take the plunge, Daisy. Because we need more people. We need more people going live. Thanks ever so much, everyone, for coming into the chat. I know there's been some bad smells around. I keep asking people to stop farting, but some people are just naturally flatulent. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I appreciate there's been some stinky smells in the chat tonight. Sorry about that. I just hope the next time you come to Matt Taylor TV, you bring some personal air freshener, just to get rid of the nasty smells that you can that waft along in the chat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Listen, good night, Brighton. Good night, Daisy. Daisy was the first in the chat. Daisy is the winner of 1,000,000 gazillion brownie points. Regrettably, they're not transferable for any money, but listen, she can still have it. She can still have the 1,000,000 gazillion brownie points. So I'm going to wrap it off with a promotional video. Thanks ever so much, everyone, for joining me tonight. And let's do it again soon. I'm here for the weekend. And I will be going live again. You can bet your mortgage on it. Put it that way. You can bet your mortgage on it. I will be going live again soon. So I'd just like to play a educational video made by AI. Thank you, everyone. Let's do it again soon.
Making stuff online is really exciting. It's about showing who you really are and sharing that with everyone. The internet lets us do that in amazing ways. We can talk to people from all over and build groups where we all belong. This freedom to say what we think is super important. It helps us learn, grow, and inspire others. This journey isn't always easy. When you put yourself out there, it comes with risks. Not everyone will understand or like what you have to say, and that's all right. Being different is what makes the world interesting. We gotta stay true to ourselves and what we believe in. Our voice matters. Sadly, the internet has a bad side too. Negative people hide in the shadows. They love being mean and want to hurt others. Their words can be really hurtful and make us feel small. They want to silence us and take away our shine. We can't let them win. Their negativity is a reflection of who they are, not who we are. We have to remember our worth. We are not defined by their narrow minds. We are strong. We are tough. We will overcome their hate. Giving mean people a platform doesn't help anyone. It just spreads their negativity and makes them think they're more important than they are. My channel is a place for good vibes, learning, and connecting with others. Negative people are not welcome here. Their words are not welcome. Their negativity is not welcome. This isn't about silencing anyone. It's about respecting myself and protecting the people who enjoy my content. We all deserve to be in online spaces free from hate. We deserve to feel safe and respected. Making this happen requires us to do something about it. We have to actively challenge hate and stand up for ourselves and others. We can choose who we interact with online. We can choose who we allow into our communities. That's our right. Blocking and deleting hateful comments is important. It's about setting boundaries and taking care of ourselves. Let's build online spaces filled with empathy, kindness, and respect. Our well-being depends on it.
I am not a bully. I just want scumbags here and there. Call out lies too. I am not a bully. I just want scumbags here and there. Call out lies too. I am not a bully. I just want scumbags here and there. Call out lies too. I am not a bully. I just want scumbags here and there. Call out lies too. I am not a bully. I just want scumbags here and there. Call out lies too. I am not a bully. I just want scumbags here and there. Call out lies too. Survive this year, broken guitars. Fireworks blast 2025, we rise together. Screaming loud, shouting strong. New year anthem, hear our song. Goodbye 2024, see you never. 2025, we rise together. Screaming loud, shouting strong. New year anthem, hear our song. Hear our song. Hear our song. Blackened nights now yield to dawn. Hope forged in the fires we've drawn. Mighty conquerors raise their arms. From the silence, power is torn. Us torn.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!